Hi, I'm Jacklyn. Watch Marvel make me a hero. I'm an international lawyer. I was really first interested in law because I had kind of an analytical approach to things, because it is really a matter of interpreting regulation. It is kind of a nerdy field, and I get to really go into the weeds and figure out what something means and how it affects people's lives. I had a very winding route to comics. I actually grew up with no exposure to pop culture whatsoever. I really just read historical classics. I started to fall into more fantasy, and that drew me to conventions and to fandoms, and from there I found comics. I picked up an issue of Captain America, and I realized that the richness of characters in the Marvel stories were what I had been seeking in all the historical classics, and I just fell in love with the characters. From there, I moved to Daredevil and read through every comic in existence. Daredevil has a day job, which happens to be the same as mine, but I think dealing with those day-to-day issues of how do you handle your normal life and your superhero life, I think that grounded in reality aspect of Daredevil really drew me in. I am a lawyer by day and a cosplayer and a fan by night. I definitely have to figure out how to juggle my day job, but also spending many hours sewing my cosplays and putting those together. I would like my superhero to look like me. I'd like her to have my Eastern European characteristics. I'd really like her to have a not particularly exciting light brown hair color. Growing up, I always felt like every superhero had either this rich dark brown or blonde hair or red hair, and my hair was always, in my opinion, uninteresting. But I've grown to love it, and I would like to see that represented in a superhero. I'd like my superhero to have a costume that can go from day to night, sort of an urban style, but can then translate into being a really cool, powerful superhero. I'd really like her to have really fantastic boots. I also would like her to have a mask so that she can go through her day job without everyone really realizing she's a superhero until she comes out. I'd like her to have some gloves so that her fingerprints can remain undetected. As a New Yorker, I wear an awful amount of black. I think it's really the New York City uniform in many ways, but I'd really like it to have red and metallic accents in it. Under a spotlight at night, you can suddenly see that metallic accent. You see her when you previously didn't in her dark black and red costume. I've always really liked superheroes who maybe have some sort of ability that they've discovered along the way, but they really worked to develop that into something. Like Kate Bishop, who really had amazing combat skills that she developed after going through a pretty traumatic incident in her own life, and I wanted to translate that into my own superhero. She's a little bit faster than everybody else, and she's really developed that. I think she could be a lawyer by day and a superhero by night. I think she could really take her powers and use them for good while still maintaining a day job. She has really developed her skills, she's really worked hard, and she wants to do good and she wants to make an impact. And for now, I think the best place for her to make that impact is in her community. She's a local superhero and she's okay with that. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's incredible. I love the boots, they're fabulous boots. She has an amazing mask. It's definitely gonna keep her identity secret. I really love the metallic accent. This chest plate kind of looks like armor. I see that collapsible staff. It is very cool. And she's got gloves. They're kind of like motorcycle gloves. She's got this really urban vibe to her. And she's got my light brown hair. My younger self would have seen this and felt a lot cooler than she did previously. So that's really the goal here. I love how versatile it is. She looks like she's a superhero ready to fight crime, but in other ways, I think she looks like she's ready to fight crime as a lawyer as well. She can just zip up her jacket, put her weapon away, take off the mask, and help some people out, not necessarily with her weaponry and her combat skills, but with her mind. And I love that she can use this outfit to do both. Thanks, Marvel, for making me a hero.